This is the Soft Attacker intro song, and I know it isn't very long, but I hope you enjoy his video. Now this song is done. $79.99.
What's up, people? A quick headless hard off video. This stuff's from Book Off. Want to focus on showing the items in question, stuff I picked up 2 days ago, and without too much story. Maybe as I'm showing I can talk a bit. Here is PlayStation 2 Everybody's Tennis. I really like this tennis game, and I thought for $2, well, for 250 yen, it was a bargain for me. And it's nice that they all came with these reusable plastic covers, so bonus. And next, I bought this game. I bought 2 copies of this because, I guess I'll leave this out there so you can look at something. I bought 2 copies of this next one because I gave one to my friend who has been neglecting his PS3, and I thought we could try to play it together and see how that goes. So yeah, 250 yen for Destiny on the PS3. And the Japanese version also has full English support as far as I am aware. So, see if we can play that together. A couple PlayStation 2 games for my Sega Ages 2500 collection, and quite honestly, I wrote down which ones I have, and I don't know what I did with the list. I think it's in my phone somewhere, maybe. Anyway, they weren't too expensive. One was only $5, the other was like 14 or 15, which, ouch. This was the more expensive of the two. This is Virtual Racing Flat Out, and I almost passed on this one because it's got a little bit of fading there. And inside, I did not find this little extra card. And I mentioned it, but I don't think the person at the register really had the authority to be like, well, I'll take another couple hundred yen off for you, whatever. So I went ahead and grabbed it. I don't remember if I see it very often. I feel like I don't. The other one is another racing game. It's Monaco GP. I don't think I have this one, but I don't know. Anyway, worst case scenario, as always, if I buy something twice, I can trade the other, or maybe someday sell it. I don't know. I have yet to really sell anything, but I might start doing that at some point because I just have too much stuff. And then the last one, wow, another racing game. This is one that a friend of mine gave me. Well, no, she bought it because she wanted to play it, but she didn't have a PS3, so she bought it and then kept it at my house so she could come over and play it. And that's all she did. She only played the racing game when she came over. There was nothing else happening. Nope. And then she just let me have it eventually. And I didn't really care at that point about having a game collection, or especially this game. So I took it to a Book Off, and they gave me like $35 for it. So I said, yes, I'll take that. But then I went to a Book Off a few like 8 years later or something like that, and I bought it for 500 yen. So yay, F1 Formula 1 Championship Edition. And this does not have English support, I'm pretty sure, even though the spine is in English. But it's not that big of a deal. You're racing cars around a circle. So those are the hard-off things that I picked up. Now I'll show you a bunch of kind of odd, well, not everything. Some of the stuff I grabbed at hard-off was kind of big and sort of different. And there's one thing in particular that I didn't get that, well, it was $1,200, so I didn't get it because of that. But man, it was really neat. I'll show you pictures of that. We'll start with the biggest thing just to sort of get it out of the way. And it's pretty neat. I need to test it. I may do a video later just showing it in action, hopefully. This is... I can't fit the box into the frame. I mean, it's the size of like a big shoebox if you bought boots, but still, the way that I've got the camera set up. This is the Innovation Extreme Jolt Gun, compatible with PlayStation and Saturn. And it says it works with Time Crisis. So, neat. What's special about this is, besides the fact that it works with 2 different systems, and that's pretty special, is that it includes this pedal so that you can use it a lot like, I mean, if you've played these light gun games in the arcades, a lot of them, especially Time Crisis, you push the pedal to duck. And I got kind of used to that, so when I played Time Crisis at home, it never felt the same because, you know, there's no pedal. Well, that problem appears to be solved here with this super duper item. And I'm not going to read all that, but you can see what it says. So, and I'll quickly open it up. I haven't opened it yet. It was, I think I paid $3 for this, so I didn't bother even opening it, although because it's so big, I probably should have. It's even got the paperwork, and it looks like, yeah, there you go. That's pretty neat. I don't know how much use this saw. A lot of times when things don't get used, the paperwork is the first thing to disappear. All right, and it did get used. You can tell because there's some wear on the AC/DC adapter, but the gun seems like it might be all right. There's the pedal. So yeah, as I said, I may try to make a video at some point in the future showing this sucker in action, see if it really works. Hope so. Oh, ouch. Sorry, that was probably really loud. Or maybe not. I don't know. So I'll put it back together and move on to the next item. As I said, all this stuff came from Hard Off, except for the games that I showed at the beginning, which were from Book Off. Here are a couple games, and some of these games, you know, I put them in the basket so that I could think about it while I was shopping, and then I got to the register and realized that I hadn't thought about it and I didn't want to deal with it, so I just bought them. Here is Joe Montana 2 Sports Talk Football for the Sega Mega Drive. Not the greatest bargain of the day, but I bought it anyway for 300 yen. I want to say I don't have two, but what do I know? What do I know about what games I have in my collection? And here's another one. This is for the Sega Mega CD. They had a fair, I mean, they had 10 or 15 Sega Mega CD games, but nothing that I really wanted. This one looked vaguely interesting. I don't know, but it was 600 yen, so I was not sure. But I did, oh, I thought I did, maybe I didn't. Yeah, I opened it up at the register, and it had the spine card and the disc is perfect. So I went ahead and spent 600 yen on Tomcat Alley. Here is something that I did not, no, that's not true. Well, I think I have a boxed green one of these, but I don't think I had a boxed original. And I paid $9 for this. And the main reason for that is, well, it's a box Dreamcast controller, original color. When I opened it up, it appeared, and I would imagine would still appear, it appears that it's never been actually used because the cord is, you know, it doesn't look like it's ever been open. If it has, whoever rewrapped the cord is dang good at it. And then it's still got the paperwork inside there, and then the controller itself also. You know, one of the first things that happens with the controllers when people use them a lot is they get a little grime and the cracks there, and then on the analog sticks, you know, there's scratching and stuff like that around the side. This just, from, I don't know, I can't say 100% that it's new. It looks like there might be, let's take it out, sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like there is a mark here, but it was something in the bag. I think this is new. So, cool. I'm gonna put it back in the bag. Alright, doing that now. Alright, next is something wild and crazy that I paid $1 for. It's still sealed. And this is a Game Boy Advance race game handle controller. Oh yeah, you heard it right. Check this out, people. So you set this thing up, you put the Game Boy Advance in there, and then it's got the necessary buttons, right? But you actually steer the racing games, apparently, right? So I am definitely looking forward to getting this thing out of the, whatever this kind of, this shock, but I don't know, no, that's not right. can't remember what these are called. This kind of horrible packaging, which I hate. Blister packaging, I think is it. Anyway, and trying that out on a Game Boy Advance. So that may be fun. I don't know how well it'll show up on video, or even if it will work, but I am looking forward to trying that out for $1. You know, the biggest problem with it really was just carrying it around all day after I bought it. Next, it still happens occasionally, but not as often as it used to. I see consoles that are in decent condition for a pretty good price. Now this is untested, it was in the junk box, but the coloring is not too bad. So I paid 300 yen for this Super Famicom. I haven't cleaned it or anything yet, but it doesn't have too much yellowing. It just is a little grimy. Not that bad, really. It's still got the stuff and the stuff. Right, so yeah, 300 yen. That doesn't happen nearly as often as it used to, or I don't see them as often, but it was nice to find that. Okay, next thing, probably not very interesting to most people, but I actually own this game, and I know it's super cheap, like if you buy it in the States or whatever, but without this controller, it's not very much fun. And this is Guitar Hero on Tour. I guess it could be fun, just playing with the thumb buttons. I can't remember if they actually work or not. Right, so you put the DS cartridge in there, and then you put this in the Game Boy Advance slot. So this only works on a DS or a DS Lite. But it's kind of neat because you hold it like this and you're wow, 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 wow. And I had a little fun with it when I bought it new. And I think I know where my other controller is actually, but I figured for 100 yen it wouldn't hurt to have an extra. I don't know. Next thing, this is super exciting. Oh man, I paid 500 yen for this. And I will see if my wife wants it, and she'll be like, "No, I don't want that. What are you on about? Why do you keep buying crap at Hard Off?" And then I'll say, "That was pretty harsh." And then, no, I don't know what will happen, but this is a special fun party Tokyo Disney Sea watch, and still in the box. I don't know if it's ever been worn. And it has this special fun party, I guess it's a pin, but yeah, it's not, I don't think it's been worn. It appears to be new. So I mean, I could try to sell this too, I reckon. I'm just not into selling things. I know I should, because, you know, money, but it just seems like such a pain to me. And obviously, well, I won't say obviously, I don't know if this is a winding watch or if it takes batteries. I'm guessing it takes batteries, but it even has a date, February 12th, 2004. Movement Japan is all it says. I'll have to pry it open and stick a battery in it most likely, but that's no big deal. I've got the tools to satisfy that need. Anyway, you never know. Maybe she'll like it. Stranger things have happened, but I'm kind of guessing that she won't, and then maybe we'll give it to her sister or something. We have a lot of little boys in the family, but not really a lot of little girls, so I don't know. Anyway, somebody will want this. Okay, we'll leave it right there because you want to look at it more. Oh, special fun party. Okay, I bought these for $1 a set because when you need these and you don't have them, it's irritating. So there you go. Those are almost certainly going to Rancho Relaxo because they make a lot of noise. And okay, the next thing is kind of funky, and I did not want to pay $5 for this, but my curiosity got the best of me, and I did pay $5 for this. Can you believe it? This is a bass booster for, well, mainly for smartphones. And so it says Oku bass, and that just means all you do is you put it on there. It says just put your music player on there, and you just very easily have a wireless speaker, and it doesn't require Bluetooth, and it doesn't include the smartphone. So I am also looking forward to testing this out, and I'll probably make a quick video about that. When I say quick, I mean like 5 minutes, people. I'm not messing around here, okay? So there's a white version. I got the black one. Actually, I don't know because it says both. I think it was black. And that's better because, oh, it is white. All right then, well, I'll take a look at it. There you go, that's what it looks like. It takes batteries, I need batteries. Okay, next thing is getting down to the end here, and then I saved the best for last. Unfortunately, that best thing is not something I actually bought. And yeah, quickly, this is a S-Video adapter for a PlayStation. Sometimes it's too much trouble to do RGB, so I just do S-Video, and usually I'm happy with that. And it also allows you to plug in the light gun thingy. This is a game that I don't think I had yet. For whatever reason, it's just never made it into my collection until now, and I don't think it's very good, unfortunately. It seems like it might be, right? Because old soccer games can be a lot of fun, and obviously Mega Man. But this is $1, and I'll get the marker off. It's got some pretty hideous yellowing, but I'm not that fussed about it at the moment. If I ever wanted to, I could replace the back. So, Rockman's Blurry Soccer. Another one that I have always thought I had in my collection, but when I was going through it, it was just the case, and then it had like a horse racing game in it. Dino Crisis, which, you know what, I didn't open it up. And I don't really want to break the case to do it, but I'm curious now if there is a spine card. It was $1, so I didn't bother with the spine card check. Okay, I got my dad's old hand knife, what's a hand knife? Oh, my head. Pocket knife out, and I opened it up, and it looks like there is no spine card, but let's go ahead and check the rest of it. Disc, not that great, but it could be a lot worse. It should be playable anyway. And then maybe the spine card is hiding. I might have the spine card in my other copy that doesn't have the game. I don't know. Whatever. So I got Dino Crisis. And that's exciting because it's a panic horror game, and now I can't get the... whatever. So there you go. Dino Crisis. Everyone. There. Next, I bought Metal Gear Solid Integral Complete Edition. And there you go. I don't remember what's the story with this game. I've read it, you know, but I've forgotten a lot of stuff over the years. So the other disc, oh, there are 3 discs, sorry. There you go, that's the VR disc. And that's disc 2. Tactical Espionage Action. Put that stuff away later. A few more things. Here's a couple kind of maybe boring things. These are stands for PS2 Slims, and they're good to have. And I have a black one and a gray one, so now I have matching stands. Yippee! Woo woo! I want a red one. I don't know if they made red ones for my cinnamon red one. And then a couple games. Here's a boxed, right at the end here, boxed Game Boy Advance game. Pinobi, Quest of Heart. It's probably horrible, but it's a Hudson game, and you know, it's boxed, and it was $1, so I bought it. There you go. And here's the only screenshot. I don't know, it looks like it might be kind of platformy. I don't really know. So I took a chance. I like it that there are still some games I have no clue what they are, because it makes it more fun to do this kind of thing. If you know everything about all the games, and well, where's the fun in that, right? I'm just going to leave this in here, but it's Super Mario Bros. 2, which is Super Mario Bros. Lost Worlds, or Lost Levels outside of Japan. It's wicked difficult, and there's poison mushrooms. And my cat is trying to eat the tape. I don't know. Is that yummy? At least it keeps him calm. Okay, so that's... Oh, sorry, there was one more thing. And this is another gun. It was a Virtual Cop kind of day. Wouldn't be surprised if this came from the same person. But there you go. There's the Virtual Cop gun set. It's the special pack. So it comes with the game and the gun for the Sega Saturn. And it was 200 yen. So I see this sometimes for $5 or 500 yen or 1,000 yen. But 200 yen, I think that was new. So let's open it up. I didn't open it in the store. This flap's already been abused, so I'm not going to worry about opening it carefully so much, but let's get to the goods. There's the box. I don't know if I didn't really show that very well. Okay. Gotta keep CRTs around just for these guns, basically, at this point. I mean, obviously, there are other nice benefits or whatever to having a CRT, but for me, at this point in my collecting career, it's mostly for the light guns. This is funny. The spine card is in here, but it was just thrown in the box. So we will put that back where it belongs. Well, not on the spine, but anyway, in the case. So that'll be good. That makes us happy. We like that. Okay, and then there's the gun and the manual. So, yippee. Okay, and then the last thing, I'll just have to show you pictures. So here we go. I'm already kicking myself because I didn't take this to the register and have them open the box so I could look at it. But as you can see, it was $1,200. If you do the math, it works out to roughly that. This is an Aiwa boombox, essentially, that included a controller and a Mega Drive and a Mega CD player. And you can find more info about it on this site, Sega Retro. And pretty amazing, pretty awesome little thing, and it's super rare. I've never seen one before. I didn't even know about it. And I wanted it. I want it, of course, but not for $1,200, you know. Sorry. It didn't have the manual either, so that made it a little easier. But I wasn't really ever tempted, to be honest. I'm sorry I didn't open it up and take real pictures, but you can find good pictures on that website. Thanks for watching. It was weird they had it out in the open with the junk. Odd. Bye-bye.